I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it.
What?
Get some help.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You blew it!
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into Hatewatch. I am your host, SithLordFelix, with the meanest critic you know, Mr. Valentine. How are you, boss?
I'm good, bro. I'm meaner than ever.
Oh shit. So, uh, we just finished roasting the Flash movie for the most part, even though we gave it a little bit of praise here and there. If you guys haven't seen that, be sure to check that out. I'll leave a link for that at the end here. So today we're gonna revisit Art the Clown in his first debut, All Hallows Eve. Now I am a ginormous Art stan, so
Artie.
yeah, Artie, I want to party with Artie. So did you so where are you at right now with Art the Clown and Terrifier? What are your thoughts
After having seen both of them, been gone through like the thrill, kills, excitement of it, knowing that art is like supernatural was really disappointing. The kills are just over the top gore stuff. I don't know. I think they're just bad, but I know they're supposed to be like super gory. So I don't know. I'm saying like low stars. Not really. Will ever watch them again. I could give two fucks about Art. I thought Art the Clown in my mind was so much cooler when I thought like he was like gonna be a dude. Like, we already got the Mike Myers, the fucking Jasons, the Freddys. Like, Art the Clown would have been way more sick if he was just like some
just a
deranged
human?
fuck. Yeah. But
Ugh.
no, you could shoot him in the head. You could fucking chop him in half. He's going to come back to life. And I don't know. They lost me. Now it's just real gore for gore. And he's supernatural. He's
Yeah.
good
I,
luck
I,
killing this guy.
I don't understand how that's a deal breaker, but I get it. Now,
Because it's been
this-
done to death.
well, shit, so has the alive serial killer. So the actual
Well,
human serial
that's
killer has been done to death
way
in
different
real life.
in real life. Okay,
No,
fine.
no.
I don't like those guys either.
Yeah, no, but in movies, shit,
Mhm.
Hannibal Lecter, Buffalo Bill, and you know what I mean. Like, there's the real life, crazy serial killers that are actually humans. American Psycho,
Yeah, but they don't
Texas
do it
Chainsaw
like.
Massacre.
Okay,
Texas
yeah,
Chainsaw Massacre is very very close to like
yeah,
that.
because they're just people. See, that's a good example. Then
Yeah. Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre proves my point more. Like that's more frightening, knowing that those are real sicko family Leatherface guys
Based
out
on
there.
true events.
Loosely based
Yeah,
on
right.
true events. The names and locations have been changed for the safety of these participants.
Yeah, right,
It's like,
right. So
bro, that's way more frightening to me. The Ed Gein Leatherface motherfuckers.
so folks out there, all right. So when you see
Yeah,
the
the
Texas
Hannibal
Chainsaw
Lecters.
Massacre, when you see that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is based on a true story, it's true, except for a couple of facts. One, it did not take place in Texas. Two, it did not involve a chainsaw. And three, it was not a massacre. Other than that, it was pretty much dead on.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and definitely look it up, right? It's actually what's the proper term? The Wisconsin death trip. Look that
Oh
up, and
yeah.
that's actually the truth behind or the true story behind a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, that covers like I think it was Ed Gein and again I think he only killed one person that they can prove, but his thing was like just digging up bodies. and mutilating dead bodies, which is hey, bad
Oh
enough.
yes,
It's just that,
yes.
but he didn't really kill. But I guess my point was he wasn't really murdering anybody
Yeah,
except towards the end.
one or two women, right? Yeah, I did hear
Right.
about that.
Right. It wasn't fucking Leatherface like just kidnapping hitchhikers and putting them on meat hooks and then serving them barbecue meat, to
Yeah,
passerbys. It wasn't none of that shit. No. It is to your point that those characters can be scarier. My point is that both versions have been done to death. Yes,
yeah, fair
the
enough.
supernatural ones have, but Saw is another one. The dude's not supernatural. He's a human person playing games with people. Seven, you know what I mean? Like so there,
Yeah,
you can go either way. I think it's just how you establish it. You know what I mean? But
yeah, I guess so.
so this will be the first appearance. Maybe we should have started with this, but it looks like we're gonna end with this. Do
Yeah,
you
let's see.
remember? Do you remember what you would rate Terrifier 1?
Terrifier 1 is the two girls are like in a diner.
Yeah. That's
That's
the
my
yeah.
first introduction to art. He gets the girls, he cuts one in half by the pussy. Does he wind up killing that second girl?
I don't think so.
Okay, so she's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
away,
wait. Yeah, I think he does. Shit,
but then he
damn.
gets shot in the
Well,
head or something
he
like
shoots
that, right?
himself in the head
He shoots him. Oh, no, okay. So Terrifier 1 gets 1 star
out of 10. You
out
fuck.
of 10 for at least telling a
Why
story
are
that
you
made
gay?
me say, "What the fuck is this?"
No, God!
Terrifier 2 gets a
Yeah.
half a star
No, God!
because once
Okay.
the supernatural thing of art came in, I was really disappointed. And then it was just old gore fest. And is 2 the one with the weird woman who he's like holding like his mommy or something like that?
No,
I
that
don't
was the
know.
first one. That
That,
one, oh, I love that scene. Have you
uh,
never
I
felt
mean,
the love
it's
of a mother's touch
disturbing.
or some shit like that? Oh, and then he bites her tits off. Oh, come on. You can't, of course.
Yeah, it's fun in that level.
That shit was fucking that was so badass, man.
Okay, so I give them 1 star each for kind of being like gory, fun, just thriller, stupid nonsense.
And that's how they market it.
Hmm.
Not they wouldn't call it stupid nonsense, but it is like they call it a mega slasher for a reason. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
whole point is to showcase the gore, the killing, the gross factor, which personally my favorite because I do not like gory movies. They somehow made these and let me rephrase that. I don't mind gory. I actually like gore in certain situations. I don't like gore for the sake of gore. It's gotta
Mhm.
be meaningful. I don't like mindless gore. Let me put it that way.
Did you
I
like the
don't like
Saw movies?
no. I liked 1 and 2, and then I kind of fell off of them.
Yeah, I didn't like any of them. I
You don't like any
maybe
of them?
liked, or maybe I'll give the first one 1 star, just because it was like again, it was new.
Yeah,
That was the right, like you said, of its time.
and it
The
was least
super gore.
gory. It really wasn't gory. If you
Oh,
think about
okay.
it, especially it's one of those like Texas Chainsaw is not that gory. It's very there's a lot of implied
Yeah,
gore
yeah, definitely.
that which I've come to appreciate that a whole hell of a lot more.
Yeah, that's true. I'd still like the art of implied gore. But
Yeah.
yeah, even then, it was like so. Ooh, it was like the
Oh yeah.
just
It was almost
pushing it to
7,
push it. Yeah,
right? Like it was almost like that same thing. Who's the killer, man? And I want to play games. Okay, it's pretty much 7 actually. Now that if you think about
yeah,
it,
basically.
it's actually 7. Yeah, right. All right, so let's actually move on to this friggin' movie. I'm gonna hit play here, and hopefully you guys can follow along. Um, if we break out in convo, I will pause so this way we don't miss important shit. Just a heads up, okay? But I'll try to keep that to a minimum.
Yeah, keep it
I'll
to
only
a
say, like
minimum.
if you're just saying a comment here or there, but if we're gonna break out and talk about something, I will pause it.
All right, I'll try to keep my rants to myself.
Warned. No, don't let it stop you. This way we get better context. You can see the screen, you can hear everything?
Yep, so far so goody. Sam Goody.
I still can't wait for Terrifier 3. I will make money and fucking join the Kickstarter or whatever Indiegogo campaign
Mhm.
so that I can be in the next one.
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay?
I'm gonna come.
Nice. Zoinks.
Patience.
Oof. I'm a fan of the score though.
The music of this
I
movie,
love
you're
it.
saying?
I love it. So far.
Well, why don't you marry it?
Would you marry? It's nice and simple. Music by Noir Deco. Okay. All right,
Okay,
buddy.
hold on. I'm glitching. I don't know if we're seeing the same thing yet.
Okay, I just hit pause. All right. What's going on here? What are you doing?
Mine went back to Hatewatch with Sith Lord and Valentine. It looked like it was going to play a movie, but sounds like you're on a different screen than me.
Interesting.
I was seeing all the Marvel stuff and DC stuff.
Yeah. See
Okay.
that. All right. So let me see if I can do this again. Share screen.
Especially Creepshow 2, it doesn't, you can't even put it at a 10. So
No.
right off the bat, it's at a 5, a movie like that. And
Okay, but what would you give that out of 5?
Creepshow 2 out of a
Oh no,
5.
Creepshow 1. Creepshow 1.
Creepshow 1 out of 5, I would give 3, maybe 4 stars. Fourth being sentimental,
So 6
because
to 8.
I actually hate rewatching. I always hated the guy who turns into the grass, the Stephen King,
Jordy.
right? Yeah,
Jordy,
I
you
hate,
lunkhead.
yeah, exactly. Even as a kid, I was like, "This is goofy." I guess all right, I'll take it for what it is. But now I straight up hate it. And the guy with the roaches one, it's kind of like a one gimmicky thing. It's still creepy crawly, whatever, but a little boring. So even out of the first Creep Show, the only segments I like are like the first 3, like the wolf beast who kills the bitchy wife, Adrienne Barbeau, and her big beautiful tits.
Oh, the crate. Yeah.
And then Ted Danson and fucking Naked Gun guy on the Revenge. You slept with my wife, I bury you up
On
to
the
your head
shore.
in the beach. Yeah. I feel like there's one more story in there that I'm missing out, but
Yeah,
okay.
the first one was like with the family going to the house, and then like the father comes back from the grave. I
Oh,
want
yeah.
my cake. Now I have my cake. That one. Yeah, right.
Yeah. And that one's okay.
That one's
I think,
okay.
right?
I give that one. I'm with you. I give that one like a 7 or 8, which is what you're giving it when you say
Yeah, a
3
3 out
or
of a
4 out of
5.
5.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I would think Terrifier would at least come in for like a 6 or 7 for you out of 10, or 3,
Nah,
like 3. Yes, like
the
shit.
Terrifiers just got stupid, in my opinion. Especially the more Mike Myers they made Supernatural, the more Supernatural they made art, the more I was like, oh, Terrifiers is all right. It's just gore fest.
You didn't even
Terrifiers 2. I wanted to like it, but it was the same as the first.
what? It was not.
You
It was
don't think
definitely
so?
more. No, it was definitely more embellished. It was more. It definitely gave us more supernatural lore. Gave us that little clown girl.
Oh yes, I hated the
Sidekick.
clown girl.
I don't
That's
know
right.
why. I don't know
And,
why.
and then we're thinking, is the clown girl real? Is the clown girl in his head? And then at the end, it
Right.
was in his head or something like that. Well, they still left it open. Like, was he imagining this little clown girl?
No, because other people saw it. Other
Right.
people
Oh
saw it,
yeah. So
right? Yeah,
she's
but
doodling
only
herself.
sometimes.
Oh,
She's
that's
just
right. So not only so she maybe he wasn't. So they even left that inconspicuous, and I was supposed to be shocked because she diarrheaed.
that was a little gross.
Yeah. See, I knew I hated
Well, if you
terrifying
didn't get shocked,
humor.
then if you didn't get shocked by that, then I'm shocked by that. That you're not shocked by it. That's a little.
Why would I be shocked by that? I almost
That's
saw it.
because it's a little gross.
It's gross. Okay, so what?
It's
Gross
gross to
doesn't
see
make
it.
it good.
Yeah, no, no. Gross doesn't make it good, but there's other elements of the movie that do make it good. You know,
Yeah. Once you reminded me of the little girl, I was like, oh yeah, I hated Terrifier too.
yeah, unbelievable, unbelievable. Is definitely like one of the best movies of the year of that year that it came out. I don't
I
think that's a
strongly
question.
disagree, sir.
Yeah, you are wrong, but no, fair enough. Now, so All Hallows Eve. So I'm saying this you'd give still failing for it because of because the second one wasn't good. But even though the other two were good.
Yeah, and I still like this movie better than both the Terrifiers.
Okay,
Like
okay.
this has more of a charm to it by them trying to do like a modern day Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was just low budget. A little bit acting, okay, but none of them were stars. That's fine.
Yeah,
But
that
the
doesn't bother
second
me.
segment really almost took me out of it with the alien things, and then they went back to all the art. They went art heavy for
On the
for
third one.
the last chapter, right? Yeah. So I
Yeah.
was like, what the hell was that whole little space alien creature whack thing? And none of that was even really shocking. It was just the guy in the spacesuit chasing this girl around. We didn't even see what happened to her, right? She just gets dragged away.
It was definitely a filler episode, that one, like a filler one.
Yeah.
It was the weakest one of the three. Although I I can appreciate for trying to go to like a different genre. You know what I mean? Like, okay, instead of having a killer clown and then demon, let's do an alien motif or an alien theme. So I
Mhm.
appreciate that. But it could have been better executed if it was a little shorter. I think
Yeah.
that should have been like maybe a 15-minute movie or if it, a 15-minute segment that would have worked.
Yeah, a little shorter, maybe a little bit more conclusive ending to that second chapter,
Yeah,
right? I don't know. And then
totally.
at the same time, that girl, I didn't like her performance. I mean, I'm sure she was trying to make it work. She was selling it. I give her credit.
She wasn't great though.
She wasn't great. Nah.
All right, so this one you give a 4 out of 10 or 2 out of 5.
2 out of 5.
Absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Um, I
But I'm
would
saying
give this
it
one.
had something I liked. It
I
had
would
a
give this
charm that
one.
I liked.
Yeah. This one I would also give like a 7 or 8 out of 10. You know. So we're not too far off on this one, and I think now this is now your highest rated one because the last one, Flash was 3 out of 10. This was 4 out of 10. So you think this was better than Flash?
Yeah, in a way, I think so.
It was more enjoyable. It was shorter, only an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, this had less cringe factor than the
Far
Flash.
less. This didn't have any cringe factor except maybe some with the acting, but
Yes.
I don't know. But like, and honestly, like again, this budget was super low. Actually, I think it was only like 12,000 or something stupid, like some really low number
Oh
that they made
wow.
this movie happen. Yeah, that goes a long way when I hear that shit. So,
Yeah, it does because they did a lot with a little, and
so
I definitely gotta respect that.
yeah. So with my Ninja Turtles versus Terrifier, I am gonna incorporate elements from this movie, and in fact, it's gonna kind of tie in to like how he's appearing in this in the Ninja Turtles universe because like
Oh,
he's able to be in a TV and see, you know what I mean, like incorporate what's going on in there and pop up in the background.
yeah,
So why wouldn't he appear in the universe? You know, so
makes sense.
um, it's in some weird way. I still have to figure out how to end it. I'm still like only like so far my movie's like 45 minutes.
Oh, good. So you're halfway there.
Yeah, halfway there. I would at least like to give it at least another 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But I don't mind. I don't mind if it's a little shorter than normal. But I don't know. Where do we go from there? I have to figure out voice acting, storyboards, and all that shit after that. So because
Yeah.
I figure maybe I'll make a storyboard for and a reading. So it'd
Oh,
be
that'd be
kind of
cool.
cool. That'd be
Yeah,
kind of cool. Yeah,
totally.
yeah. You get the nice little concept, but
Fuck
I see what
yeah.
they're doing there. Yeah, all right. So check this out, man. Any final thoughts? I guess we'll wrap up here. We'll
Yeah, I
see.
was really glad they didn't have Art the Clown come through the TV like they did in the ring, because I really thought they were just gonna do like a ring. He's gonna open up the TV screen and walk through the television.
Yeah, I actually like this a lot more. How it was, she could see him on the TV, but when she would turn around, he wasn't there.
Yeah, that was way better because I was
Because
like, oh, if he
yeah, it's
walks through the TV, I'm just like automatic fail. I would have given it 0 stars.
so it said 4. God, you're so stingy with those fucking
Yeah,
stars.
and I'm giving it a star because it's always extra when they show kid deaths. So because they did the beheading of the 2 little kids, I was like, all right, they went there. That alone earns a star, because usually they don't touch the kids.
Yeah, the kids are crying in a corner. Well, what happened? Was that the boogeyman? Like no,
Yeah,
it didn't go that route.
right.
So that was pretty cool. Yeah, no, I
Definitely
agree
not.
with you. I thought that was a very awesome ending. So I didn't remember it, but like, and again, it definitely showcases some cool supernatural skills or whatnot.
Yeah,
So
and that's a
yeah, no,
little thing too, but that's a little open ended in a bad way too. Like I guess they don't have to go all fucking Halloween 5 with the satanic cult and the
cult.
tattoo and the ruined
Voice.
tattoo. And, yeah,
Yeah,
but it would have been, I don't know, it's cool to, I don't know, ground Art in some way where because even this is like, what? All right, so he's a ghost. He's in the TV. He's not in the TV. Did he
yeah,
really kill the kids? I don't know. Is he there?
yeah.
Is he not there?
Or is this
It's
all a
still a
movie?
little vague, you know.
It's all a movie. Yeah, right now.
Well, it's
So
just a movie, and it's all in my head.
it's all in my head, man. So actually, that lady, the babysitter, I think they tie her into part 1 of the first movie, if I remember correctly.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because if you remember, the first movie starts with like a TV interview of someone who gets their face cut off and shit.
Oh no, I didn't remember that. I just
Oh
remember right
man,
away the 2 girls sitting in the diner or something, you know.
that was like right before. Which first off, that scene by itself was awesome.
Yeah, the diner
Yeah,
scene was creepy, and this is when I thought Art was just a dude. I knew nothing about Artie the clown.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So when you see him in the diner, just like,
Fucking trolling the girls. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, all
And then
good
that
stuff.
girl is a bitch first. The one friend girl, she's all like, blah blah blah
Take
blah
a
blah.
selfie. Let's go.
Yeah, that's right. And sitting on his lap and everything.
Get out of here, perv. Doing all that shit. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is a good start. Instagame, like he could just take her out. Like he could have just been like, I would have left you alone if you never would have came up to me, kind of thing. Because I'm just a real dude having a bad day.
Yeah, right. Yeah, incel clown. Yeah, no, I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I don't know. I think I prefer the supernatural element. Um, because I have a feeling like they would have given us some backstory that would have made nobody happy. Like his real name is this is John Michaels. He he was in an insane asylum at 13, and it was like whatever the fuck they would have told us. It would have been like, oh fuck you. He
Yeah,
joined the
that would have
circus.
been lame.
He joined the circus at 12, and you know what I mean. He liked killing animals. I was like, all right, thanks, man. At least this one was. I like that it's ambiguous because to this day we still don't know where he comes from. Is he a hallucination? Is he just a demon, or is he, you know what I mean, a ghost? What is he? We still don't know, and I like that. I hope they keep it that way. I hope they drip feed us like little bits of info to fuel the speculation, but never give us the answer. And this is actually what was great about Star Wars, to kind of bring it to Star Wars. All right, because the less lore, like it sucks when they tell us everything. The whole storyline, right? So it's like when we first saw Boba Fett, and I think we talked about this before. When we first saw Boba Fett was awesome, and all the kids got together and kind of worked their own backstory for Boba Fett. And then there was
Right.
like these cool little stories. But then when they decided to tell us what happened to Boba Fett, it was stupid.
Yeah, instant lame.
Instantly lame and corny. Yeah. So it's like, stop doing that shit. Like if you want these characters to be mysterious, then great. You let us fuck with the speculating and having fun with the lore and doing all that stuff. And you worry about keeping the atmosphere, doing the kills, and doing all that other stuff. And then
Right.
again, just drip feeding us little bits of information without spelling out everything. Because the minute you spell it out, it loses its intrigue. It loses its
Yeah, loses
luster.
its magic. Right, exactly.
You know.
No, totally.
Yeah. So damn, 4 out of 10. I'm a little hurt. I thought you were gonna go 6 or 7 out of 10 with this one.
Oh
But
no, but no, there's not enough there for it. For a cute little, I'm giving it so much for a low
look,
budget,
I'm giving it so
independent,
much. You hear that, folks? I'm
for a little
giving it
engine that
so
could.
much.
Right, I'm giving it a little push for a little engine that could. Looks a little charming of a little horror movie. Mostly all fluff with just a supernatural clown. Like, all right, there's nothing really there.
So
But it
it's
was a
like
nice meat and potatoes kind of horror movie.
you still had fun with it though.
Yeah.
So
Like
all
I said,
right, all
I
right.
enjoyed that more than the Terrifier, especially Terrifier 2.
But I'm saying if you enjoyed the movie, it should be a passing grade.
No, not necessarily, because it's
Oh,
still not
what?
really that good. Because
Oh,
again, the
yes.
second segment was just nothing, nowhere. You got just I don't know, this supernatural clown running around. Like it wasn't that good. It was almost like, oh, it's bad good.
Again, he enjoyed it, but it's still not. I don't know, man. Look, I understand liking not good movies.
Yeah,
Like
that was like
but I don't even think well, just to a certain degree it is that, um but damn, dude, I mean, still,
it didn't
like,
have any like quotable lines. It doesn't have any memorable lines that I found like to be catchy or to repeat.
thank God
Other
for
than
that.
no, you want movies to have catchy lines. Who
Uh,
doesn't walk around quoting their favorite movies all day?
I do like movies that have their quotes or something, but if the best part about Art is that he never talks. Actually, that is one of my favorite characteristics of him, that he doesn't say shit. And even when he laughs, we don't hear him laugh. He just kind of does the motion. He's a mime,
Yeah,
essentially,
that's
more than a
cool.
clown.
That part's cool.
Yeah, and that's like one of my favorite things. So I don't need him to say like unpleasant dreams. I don't need that from
Yeah,
him.
no, I hear you. I don't
Yeah,
need him to be
yeah,
doing
yeah.
Freddie Patch lines either. You know what I mean?
Welcome to the circus. You know what I mean, or whatever.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean that by quoting movies, because you can, not every
The, the
quotable
victim could
movie
have
is
one.
just a catch line, right?
Yeah, the victim could have a cool catch line like, "Holy
Yeah.
fuck, it's Art!" Like whatever. But I still, I don't know, this one I would rate a little bit higher, but you know what, my brain is turning to mush, so we're just gonna wrap it up there unless there's something else you want to add.
No, that was it. That was fun. It was a
Yeah,
good choice for this half of a hate watch, because I didn't totally hate it, but like I said, yeah, definitely was still fun with it.
good, man. I'm glad you half liked it. I definitely, again, as usual, enjoyed it a little bit more than you. It's a shame Greg wasn't here to be the tiebreaker. We got to yell at him.
Yeah, hopefully he'll come back for another one.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Whether just one more, because he was a good balance last time. But
Yeah.
all right, folks, you know where to find us. Hit like, hit subscribe, tick the bell, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of this movie. And God bless. Take care.
God bless us, everyone.